Hi all my happy scribblers and welcome to this video. Today we are going to quickly set up for the month of July. It's only a couple days until July, so I need to do something that's going to be pretty quick and easy, and I am highly inspired by my snack. So it's summertime. This means it's summertime. If you're wondering what these are green prickly pears. I have taken the peel off of them. They're kind of like a sweet cucumber, super refreshing. But anyways, I have my snack here and I decided I didn't want to look up any references or anything like that. I just kind of want to wing it and just do fruit for the month of July. So that is what we are going to do. I've got my Primrosea dual tip watercolor markers here, and I have my water all ready to go. Let's just jump right in and get started. Here, the first thing that I want to do is my monthly calendar. I'm not going to sketch anything out. I just want to freehand all of this. So I'm going to put down a layer of wet first. And it's a little bit tricky because it's hard to see it. I'm doing all of this with a size 4 rounded tip paintbrush. Okay, so now I think I need one more fruit to add right down here. Maybe an orange or some limes. I'm going between orange and, okay, I think I'm gonna go with limes. Okay, while this is drying, before I can add in the other lime right here, what I'm going to do is add the seeds to my watermelons. And I'm going to be using my pen for that because with the brush pen, even if it's just even the slightest amount of dampness and it still feels slightly damp, even with that it'll spread a little bit. So I'm just gonna do it like this with this pen. There's our calendar page, July 2024. Here's the calendar, and let's flip the page over and start with the next spread. Okay, so here on this spread, it's going to have a Dutch door, and I'm going to put my menu on here and my gratitudes on the other side. I'm going to go full out lemons on here. So I did sketch this out because this is going to be the edge of the Dutch door, and I'm going to be cutting these out, and I'm going to be drawing over them and painting very lightly. And then I think I will just do green and yellow theme for all the rest of the spread with little lemons scattered here and there. Here I have made a little tracker, and I'm just gonna add in a few more little lemons before I say what this tracker is for, and before I fill it in, because I'm going to write the label here, and then I have a couple little spaces for notes down here. Okay, so there it is the pregnancy tracker, and also the reason that I was a little slow finishing up the dailies on June and all of those things. I've been a little bit under the weather, and so I'm just in the first trimester, but I thought it would be fun to track some of the symptoms that I have, and also I'm going to use this here to track like taking magnesium, try to take daily moringa for greens and vitamins, see how many days out of the month I take a nap, because those have been way more frequent than usual. Anyways, and I left a few blank spaces for anything else that I think of later on. So here's my measurement for my belly on the 1st and on the 31st, and then weight also 1st and 31st. So these are just gonna be fun things to look back at. I think that is all for the monthly setup. So we are going to do the first week of July. What would a fruit spread be without strawberries? Okay, so at the top of the page, I sketched 3 strawberries, and I'm going to try a wet on wet technique for this one, which is cut in half. And since the centers tend to be white, what I want to do is I'm gonna wet it down, and you know what, I'm gonna do something. This is something that I sometimes forget, but the page is tipping, so I'm just gonna put my eraser underneath it so that the water isn't all draining off to one side. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the red at the edges. It looks so cool. All right, so let's go ahead and do our final flip through. Here is the calendar page with our label, July 2024, and my little small fruits scattered around the page. Here is my monthly launch pad where I will write down my 3 goals. And then here is the quote by Vincent van Gogh. It is, "Great things are not done by impulse, but by a series of small things brought together." I love that reminder. This is the second time that I have used it in a bullet journal spread, but it's just a really nice thing to remember, to not feel like we have to do so many great big things, but really great things are accomplished by being consistent in the small things. And so I also added in a space here for my small victories. And then we have my dinner menu for each day of the month and my gratitudes, and then my pregnancy tracker or pregnancy symptom tracker / vitamins and such, with my measurements over here for the start and the end of the month. And then here we are for the first week. And I will be doing the other weeks as I go and choosing different fruits for them to be themed. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope, as always, that you were inspired to do something creative. And as always, keep scribbling and stay happy. Bye!